This is the part 4 of our NX surfacing tutorial of trimmer model. In this video, we finish this trimmer surfacing model tutorial. Let's start this video. Now we are going to create this detail, and after that we are creating this side detail. For this, first we need to create a sketch on this side. For this, select a plane and define a horizontal reference and flip this plane and press it OK. So it will orient according to our requirement. Next we are going to create some sketch, then we are going to project that sketch on this surface. So first we are going to create a circle of 15 mm, and this circle must be aligned with our x-axis. So constant it, point on curve. Next, define a dimension from this axis to this, which is 50. Okay. Next we are going to project some curve. Project this curve, and this curve. Okay, then apply it. Next we are going to create an arc from here to here. So go to arc, define here to somewhere here. Okay, the radius of this arc is 10 mm, and from the center the distance of this arc is 27/2. Okay. Next we are going to mirror this. Go to mirror curve, select this curve, and in center line select x-axis and press it OK. Now our curve is completed and sketch is fully constant. Finish the sketch. Okay, now our sketch is completed. Next we are going to project this. So for this, go to project curve, select this surface, this curve, and this curve. For this selection, use single curve and stop at intersection. Next we are going to select a face. Select a single face, this face, and this face, and the direction will be this direction. Okay, and press it OK. Then hide this sketch. Next, divide this face with this projected curve. So select a face which we want to divide and select dividing object, which is projected curve, and press it OK. We are going to thicken this divided face. So for this, go to surface, thicken body, and select this face, and this face. So we are using 1.5 mm thickness upside and bottom side 0.25. we are in minus. We are using this because it help when we unite this sew body with this thickened body. Okay, press it OK. Now unite this body, go to home, unite this body with this body, and press it OK. Now we are going to apply some radius. Okay, go to edge blend. The radius we are going to add is value is 5 mm, R5 radius. Select a tangent curve, so it will automatically selected all tangent curves, connected tangent curve. Press it OK. Next we are going to create this. We completed this area, now we create this area. So again we are going to create a sketch on this face. Select a horizontal reference and press it OK. Now create a sketch. Show the previous sketch, so it will help when we going to create some sketch. So project, go to project and project this curves. This curve help us to create this sketch. Okay, next we are going to create a diameter which is 24 mm diameter, and same the circle center will be on x-axis. Okay, you can see that the distance from the y-axis to center of circle is 16 mm. Okay, next we are going to create another circle inside this circle. So select a circle, select a center of 24 mm diameter circle, and this circle diameter is 18 mm. It's okay. Okay, next we try to create a switch profile. So create a parallel line with a horizontally aligned line, and define a distance from the center is 6 mm. Okay, this side 6 mm, and also from center to this is 6 mm. Okay, next we are going to create a line from this tangent to this point. Okay, repeat this process, tangent to this point. Okay, now we can finish the sketch. This time we use extrude surface. For this, select a single curve and select this curve, and here select none, select this curve. Okay, use single curve and with a stop intersection, select this curve and this curve. Okay, and also extrude bottom side, press it F8, and the minus side it will be 20, minus 20 is okay. Okay, it will must extend from this group. Okay, and upside you can take any value, press it OK. Now extend this surface little bit, so it will help when we divide the face. Extend it to 6.5. Okay, next we are going to divide this face. Select this faces and the dividing object is this extrude. Okay, press it OK. Now hide these sketches and go to surface, thicken body, and select these surfaces. Same value this time we use 1.5 and minus 2.5 bottom side, and press it OK. Now unite this thicken body with this U body, press it OK. Next we are going to apply some radius here. So use tangent curve and select this curve and apply radius of 5 mm. Okay, this will create a error message. Okay, this error come because of extra thickness, this 2.5, so it make it 0 and try again. Okay, check this are perfectly unite together, so in unite there is no problem. Maybe we can also check this thicken and try 0. Can also use this here boolean to unite this. We use extra command to unite this, so there is no problem. Okay, there is no error comes, so you use in this case 0 in both thick and body. Okay, now we try to apply the radius. Okay, so it will apply very easily. Next we are going to extrude the sketch of switch. For this we need to see the sketch, so convert it into wireframe, and so this sketch, and go to home, extrude, select single curve with okay, select these curves, and here we use 4.5 up, and see with a wireframe effect, and this distance you can use any value to subtract this, and subtract with this body and press it apply. So it will create a space for our button. So extrude it again. Go to view, make this wireframe, and extrude this, select this switch curve again, and extrude this, and this time we use 8 mm from this 4 mm. For this you can see what happened, we use none, so this will look like switch, and press it OK. Now move this side surface 4 mm inside, select this surface, and the direction will be this, and reverse the direction and give the value 4 mm and press it OK. Now create a offset curve, go to curve, offset curve, select curve, this curve in this direction, and the value is 0.5 mm, this direction also, and this direction also, press it OK. Now we are going to extrude the surface region. This region we extrude 0.2 mm and unite this with this switch. Now hide this. Now we are going to design this curve like structure and this shape. So let's start. For creating a curve like structure we use xform command. So go to xform and select this face, and here degree 3, and in v direction also 3, and now press the control button and select center of 4 point and select a direction, Z direction, and pull this point in Z direction, so it will create some shape according to requirement. You can pull this surface on and down. Okay, and now I am happy with this and press it OK. Next we are going to create a curve. For this, go to sketch and select this plane, define a horizontal reference, press it OK. Next we are going to project some line. Go to project this curve and this curve and this curve and this curve, and OK. Next, create a line from midpoint to midpoint, and here also midpoint, and find a midpoint, or you can find a center. Okay, now we are going to extend this and trim this outside. Place this constant, we don't need it. Apply a horizontal, and now sketch is fully constant. Now we are going to create some circle between this. The first circle is 6 mm diameter and the second circle is 2 mm diameter. Okay, now 6 mm diameter and 2 mm diameter. Okay, next finish the sketch. Now we are going to project this sketch top on this profile curve. So for this, change the shaded with edge with wireframe and go to curve, project curve, select single curve with stop at intersection, select only this curve. You can see this between both circle, and object we select this, and the direction we know in Z direction, and press it OK. And now change that with shaded with edge. Now you can see here how the projected curve look like. Next we are going to extrude this. For extrude, go to extrude, select this curve. Okay, and use the height 0.2 mm. Okay, and use offset both side. This time we use minus 0.25. okay, and 0.25. okay, now you can also unite this with this button and press it OK. Now the structure is completed. Add some radius on that. Go to edge blend, add radius 0.25. Here, and press it OK. Next we are going to add some draft on that. To draft we use edge and select the edges. Use tangent curve, this and this. Angle we use 30 degree. Okay, and press it. Okay. We are going to add some radius. This radius 0.2 is okay. Here, 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 and here, here, and here. Press it. Okay. Next, we are going to add 1 mm radius here. Okay, 1 mm here, 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 also inside here. Here and here. Okay, now apply 0.2 radius on face edge, this face edge, and apply 0.2 and press it. Okay. Next, we are going to add more radius on. Select single curve and apply here 1 mm and 1 mm here, and also make it wireframe. So here and here. Press it. Okay. Hide this solid body and add some radius here. Radius, tangent curve, and use 2.5, no, 0.25, and also here use tangent curve and make it apply. So shift K, so this body. Okay, so this sheet and delete this sheet. We don't need it anymore. Hide these curves, hide this sketch. We are going to create this LED light strip. So let's start. Go to sketch, select a plane, define a horizontal reference and press it. Okay. Now create a sketch, create some circle. Okay, and okay, apply equal radius, define a diameter of circle which is 3 mm. Okay, now align this both circle and align these circles with x-axis. Next, define some distance from the center. The first circle distance is 32 and for the second circle the distance is 62. Okay, now create a line tangent through these circles. Okay, now sketch is fully constant. Finish this sketch. Now create a sheet to divide this face. Go to single curve, stop at intersection, select this curve, this curve, this curve, and use none so you can see. And this time we use a surface, so select the sheet and extrude both sides so it will intersect the top surface and press it. Okay, now we are going to divide this face with this extrude surfaces. Select face to divide, then select the object, this object and press it OK. Now our surface is divided. Hide this sketch, okay, and delete this extrude, we don't need now. Okay, now we are going to thicken this offset surface. So go to surface, thicken body, select this surface and this surface and use none. This time we use 1 mm upside and 1 mm deep. Okay, and we are going to subtract this with this body and press it OK. Now you can see a group like a structure. Okay, next we are going to create a draft. Go to draft and select a edge, select this edge and angle, select this faces and this time we use 50 degree. Okay, press it OK. Now we are going to extrude this face. Go to face edge, select this face and this face and this time 0 and 1 mm, and the direction is in this face, normal to this face direction. Okay, and press it OK. Now unite this. You can also add unite to this by inside the extrude and press it OK. Add some radius, select this and select tangent curve and select this one, this one, this one and this one, sorry, this one and this one, and we use 0.5 mm radius here. Okay, and apply flat here. This time we use 1.5 mm and press it OK. Now change the color of this body. For this we need to keep it a different body, so we can change the color of body by selecting the body, and this body is white and press it OK. And also change the color of this switch, change this little black and apply. Okay, now you can see our light is completed, our switch are completed. This hide this projected curve. Okay, now you can see our lighting area and this area is completed. Now we are going to create this chamfer and this nut. So let's start. For that we need to create a sketch on here. For this, convert it with shaded edge and go to sketch, select this plane, define a horizontal reference, flip the direction of plane and press it OK. Now we try to get the center of the circle, so use 3-point arc to get the circle. Okay, we get approx circle, maybe 15.5, and this distance is 0. Okay, sketch is fully constant, but we try to get the distance from here to here and delete this tangent. 50.059. we use 50. Okay, that's it. Okay, convert this circle in reference. Now we are going to create two circles inside this center of this circle. Pick the center, create a circle of diameter of 10. Okay, pick the circle. Now we need to create a diameter of 5, so pick the center and it will be updated. Diameter 10, diameter 5 and diameter 15.5. Here is the XY direction, and finish the sketch. Now we are going to create extrude. Deselect this sketch, go to select extrude and select this face, this curve, and F8 and extrude it, and also extrude this. We need this 30 and extrude this to subtract it, and go to subtract and subtract this extrude from this body. Okay, we get this hole. Done. Now again go to extrude. This time select this inner circle and try to extrude it from 0 to any dimension, maybe 10. Okay, now we are going to add draft on this extrude from the section, and this time we use also from the start limit. Both are same in this case, minus 60 degree. Okay, and now we are going to subtract this from this body, and now we get this result. Now go to extrude and select this curve, and this time we use bottom side 2 mm and subtract from this body. Okay, that's it. Okay, now we are going to create a datum coordinate system inside this, and give direction 90 degree, 90, and press it. Okay, this time we are going to change the nut design for this. Select this plane and define a horizontal reference and press it. Okay. Okay, now go to view and see as a section. Okay, now we use profile command and create this sketch and make sure this is vertical. Okay, delete that command, unwanted. This from this we know the diameter, we use the radius 2.5, and for this we know the diameter is, the distance is 2 mm. We take 2 mm dip, and we also know the angle of from here to here. We keep this 60 degree. Okay, and now what I try to make this and this. We'll see. Now I am going to apply a arc on here to here and extend this line. This is only for reference. Convert it to reference. 1 mm and apply tangency here on this curve. Okay, and trim this. Okay, now this is 12 or 15. Okay, yeah, this is okay. The distance, keep it 4 mm. Okay, 3.5 mm and press it. Okay, finish the sketch. And now we are going to revolve this. To revolve this and this vector and press it. Okay, now change the color and now hide this sketch. Now we change our nut design in this model so it look nice. Okay, now hide this sketch also. Now we are going to create this screw design. Now we are going to create this charging design. So let's start. To create this charging point, go to our model and we need to create a sketch in that plane. Before that we need to find a center. For this we use some curve, Control Shift K, and we select this curve and this curve and this curve to get the center point and press it. Okay, okay, you get the center point here. For this next go to sketch and select this plane. Okay, and define a horizontal reference and press it. Okay, next we are going to create a line. Okay, and constant this center line with this. Okay, center point, and the length of this line we use the CD of our charger, which is 7.8. Okay, now you can see sketch is fully constant. Okay, and converted this to reference and create a circle in this point. The diameter of this circle is 2 mm. Okay, 2 mm circle here and 2 mm circle here. Okay, next we are going to create another circle, the diameter of 6.8. so let's create this. Pick the center and 6.8 the diameter and make the same other. And next we are going to create a rectangle. Go to rectangle and create a rectangle. Okay, and now constant this rectangle with automatic. This circle and tangency and press it close. Now sketch is fully constant. Now we are going to offset this circle 1 mm outside. Let's 1 mm and 1 mm. Okay, now press it. Okay, And next we are going to create a line which is tangent with this circle and this circle and this circle and this circle. Okay, delete this parallel constant and trim this out. Now you can see sketch is fully constant. Now our finish is sketch is already constant and completed. Finish the sketch. Now we need to select the sketch, so view and make it wireframe, and now we are going to extrude. Use single curve and stop at intersection. Extrude this side and this line and this line, this. Okay, now extrude this. Okay, reset F8, view. Now you want this distance to 65 and this will be extend outside the body. And now go to boolean and subtract this with this body. Okay, and press it OK. Next we are going to extrude the pin. Again convert this into wireframe and go to home, extrude, select this circle and this circle and press F8. This side F8. This time we do not use, we use none, and from 65, yes, and we keep this 70. Okay, and now press it OK. You can see the result. It will create a shape like pin. We also unite this with this. Okay, now again this time we are going to create a surface. For this again go to wireframe. This time we select outer circle, go to extrude, and this time we keep surface, select this and this line and this circle, again this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, and this circle and this part. Okay, now view this with stated with wireframe F8. Now this is 65 and this is 70. Extend this 70 part outside the body and press it OK. Go to surface and thicken this surface. This time we use 0.2 only and none, and this side 0. Okay, press it OK. Now we are going to trim this. Go to trim body, select this target body and use this to trim, and use a opposite direction, press it OK. Now hide this body and delete this surface body and go to offset and select this face and this face and define a value 1 mm, press it OK, and show the shear body. And now go to subtract, and our target body is this and tool body is this. Subtract this and press it OK. Now you can see the groove. We are going to add some edge blend of 0.2. Select tangent curve, select this curve, and this curve. Same here, this curve, and this curve. Press it OK. We also going to apply some radius here of 1 mm, and select these curves and this edge. Press it OK. Apply some radius also here, maybe 0.2, 0.5, 0.3. Okay. Now we completed our charging point design. Hide these extra curves. Okay. Hide this datum plane. Okay. Now we complete this area. This area also completed. This light is also completed. This switch is also completed. Now we need to complete this switch. So let's start. Now for creating a switch, first we need to create a plan. Go to datum plane and we use point and direction. Select this point and the direction we select according to this. So the perpendicular to the point, and okay, there is a problem. Select this point. Okay, now plane is created and press it OK. Next we are going to create a sketch on this plane. Go to sketch, select this datum plane, define a horizontal reference and press it OK. Next we are going to create a ellipse to get a switch like structure. So get a ellipse and define some dimension of the center of ellipse 29.9. so the ellipse should be the center of this groove and this dimension is 0 from the y-axis. Okay. Next we are going to define the dimension of this ellipse. So our major radius is 7 and our minor radius should be 3. Okay, and now press it OK. Now finish the sketch. Okay, now we are going to extrude this ellipse. Go to extrude and we use minus 0.4 in this in bottom side. Okay, -4 and on top side 1 mm. Press it OK. Next we are going to replace this face with this face and we keep this dimension 0.5 and press it OK. Now hide this curve. Next we are going to subtract this. Go to subtract and target body is this and tool body is this. In this case we kept tool, select kept tool, so our button is also available and subtract is done. So select K. Okay. Next we are going to add some curvature shape on top of this. So go to this and apply the inside surface and select this surface. Okay, now this surface is added and press it OK. Now go to replace surface, select inside face and select this inside face and press it OK. Now delete this inside face. Now our switch top profile is completed. Now add some radius. Go to edge blend and add 0.5 radius. Press it OK. Now see our trimmer model. You can also add 0.5 radius here. Press it OK. Now our trimmer model is completed. Change the color of this switch. Okay, little bit black. Apply. Okay, change this grip color also to it black and apply. Now change this to shaded and use true shading. So you can see our trimmer model is completed. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel for more tutorial like this. Thank you for watching.